In the vast, wild corners of our planet, life thrives in its most raw and potent forms. Here, in sun-scorched deserts, deep within verdant jungles, and across the endless blue of the ocean, nature has, really perfected the art of survival. These are realms untouched by the clamour of the modern world, governed by ancient rules of predator and prey. For many creatures, the ultimate defence, and indeed the ultimate weapon, lies hidden within. It is a complex and deadly chemistry, a potent cocktail of proteins and enzymes. This is the world of venom, a force both beautiful and terrifying, a testament to the sheer power of evolution. We, as humans, have sought to understand and master the natural world, developing cures for its many dangers. But there are still mysteries we cannot solve, forces we simply cannot tame. Some venoms are so complex, so fast-acting, that our science has yet to find an answer. They belong to creatures that command a unique and profound respect. These animals are not malicious. They are simply masters of their own domain. They carry within them a power that demands caution, a reminder that we are merely visitors in these ancient lands, and that some secrets of nature remain fiercely guarded, locked away from our reach. Imagine the vast expanse of the Australian outback, where the air shimmers with heat and the red earth stretches to the horizon, or the tranquil turquoise waters of a tropical reef, where vibrant corals hide untold dangers. In these places, life and death are intertwined in a constant, delicate dance. A flicker of movement in the grass, a shimmer of gelatinous blue in the water. These are the subtle signs of nature's most formidable creations. To understand them is not to conquer them, but to appreciate the intricate web of life they inhabit and the powerful role they play within it. We journey now into these untamed landscapes to meet a few of these extraordinary animals. We will witness their lives, their hunts, and the incredible power they wield. This is not a journey for the faint of heart, for it brings us face to face with the limits of our own knowledge and the humbling reality of nature's might. These are the creatures without a cure, the silent guardians of the world's wildest places. Their stories are a lesson in respect, a tribute to the untamable power that flows through the veins of our living planet. Deep in the heart of Australia, where the sun beats down relentlessly upon the cracked earth, lives a creature of mythic lethality. This is the realm of the inland taipan. It is a place of stark beauty and unforgiving extremes. The snake moves with a quiet, almost serene grace across the scorched plains. Its scales, a mosaic of dark tan and olive, shimmer in the harsh light, providing perfect camouflage against the dry clay soil. It is a reclusive animal, preferring the solitude of its remote burrows and the quiet hunt for its preferred prey, the long-haired rat. The taipan does not seek confrontation. It is a shy creature, and encounters with humans are extraordinarily rare. But when threatened, it is capable of defending itself with breathtaking speed and precision. In a fraction of a second, it can deliver a series of strikes, each one injecting a venom of unimaginable potency. It is, by a significant margin, the most venomous snake on Earth. A single bite contains enough toxin to kill over 100 adult humans. The venom is a complex neurotoxin that swiftly shuts down the nervous system, leading to paralysis and respiratory failure. For a long-haired rat, the encounter is swift and final. The taipan strikes, then retreats, waiting for the inevitable. The venom works so quickly that the prey collapses within moments, unable to fight back or escape. This efficiency minimizes the risk to the snake, ensuring it avoids injury from a struggling meal. While a specific anti-venom does exist for the inland taipan, its sheer potency and the remoteness of its habitat mean that a bite in the wild, far from medical help, is almost invariably a death sentence. The window for treatment is perilously small. Local Aboriginal peoples have lived alongside this snake for millennia. Their knowledge of the land is deep and reverent. They understand the taipan's ways, its seasons, and its signs. They know which areas to avoid and how to move through the landscape with a respect that ensures safety. Their stories are not of a monster to be feared, but of a powerful spirit of the land, a creature to be honored from a distance. It is a powerful reminder that coexistence is born not of dominance, but of understanding and profound respect for nature's formidable power. Beneath the warm, inviting surface of the tropical waters of the Indo-Pacific, a silent hunter drifts with the currents. It is a creature of ethereal beauty and chilling danger. This is the box jellyfish, specifically Chironex fleckeri. Its bell, pale blue and translucent, is almost invisible in the sun-dappled sea. It moves with a purpose that other jellyfish lack, its four corners housing clusters of simple eyes that can detect light and shadow. Trailing behind are up to 60 delicate, ribbon-like tentacles, each one armed with millions of microscopic stinging cells called nematocysts. These tentacles, which can stretch up to 3 meters, are the instruments of its lethality. They are not merely for defense, but for actively hunting small fish and crustaceans. An unsuspecting fish that brushes against these shimmering threads is instantly paralyzed. The nematocysts fire like tiny harpoons, injecting a venom that is a devastating cocktail of toxins. It attacks the skin, the nervous system, and, most terrifyingly, the heart. The pain is described as excruciating, like being branded with a red-hot iron, and it can send a human victim into shock almost immediately. What makes this venom so uniquely deadly is its cardiotoxic effect. It can cause cardiac arrest in a matter of minutes, long before a victim can even get to shore. For this reason, a true, effective antidote remains elusive. While antivenom exists and can help if administered quickly, the venom acts so fast that the damage is often done before treatment is possible. The complexity of the venom, a mix of many different proteins, makes creating a fast-acting, universally effective cure an immense scientific challenge. It is a race against time that is almost always lost. Along the coastlines of northern Australia, warning signs dot the beautiful beaches during the jellyfish season, from October to May. Local communities and tourists alike are taught to respect the threat. Protective stinger suits are a common sight, and vats of vinegar, which can neutralize undischarged stinging cells, are kept on hand. Swimmers stay out of the water when the risk is high. The box jellyfish, this ghostly predator, has shaped the very culture of the coast, a constant, invisible presence that commands the utmost caution and transforms a tropical paradise into a place of profound and hidden danger. In the vibrant, sunlit world of the coral reef, amidst the kaleidoscope of fish and intricate coral gardens, hides one of nature's most sophisticated assassins. It is the geographic cone snail, an animal whose beauty belies its deadly nature. Its shell is a work of art, a porcelain-smooth cone adorned with an intricate pattern of brown and white netting. It seems a harmless, slow-moving mollusk, a collector's prize. But this beautiful shell conceals a highly evolved predatory apparatus, a biological weapon perfected over millions of years of evolution. The cone snail is a patient hunter. It moves slowly across the sandy seafloor, extending a long, flexible tube called a proboscis. When it detects the chemical signature of a sleeping fish, it slowly takes aim. Then, in a blur of motion, it fires a single, harpoon-like tooth from its proboscis. The tooth is hollow, and through it, the snail injects a venom so complex it is known as a conotoxin. It is a unique cocktail of hundreds of different peptides, each with a specific target. Some are painkillers, lulling the victim into a state of calm. Others are paralytics, instantly immobilizing the fish. This venom is one of the most potent in the world, and there is no anti-venom for a human sting. The complex blend of toxins is what makes it so difficult to counteract. The venom acts like a shotgun blast of different chemical agents, simultaneously attacking various parts of the nervous system. For humans, a sting can be painless at first, leading to a false sense of security. Numbness and paralysis soon follow, progressing to respiratory failure and death. The only treatment is to keep the victim on life support, hoping their body can metabolize the toxins before it's too late. The sheer complexity of the conotoxins has, however, fascinated scientists. Researchers are studying these peptides not to create an antidote, but to develop new classes of powerful, non-addictive painkillers and other medicines. The cone snail, in its deadly perfection, may hold the key to treating chronic pain, epilepsy, and other neurological disorders. It is a profound paradox. The venom that can take a life in minutes also contains the chemical blueprints for compounds that could one day save and improve countless others. The jeweled killer of the reef is a guardian of secrets we are only just beginning to unlock. In the shallow tide pools and rocky reefs of Australia and Japan, a tiny creature holds a power far greater than its size. The blue-ringed octopus is often no larger than a golf ball. When calm, it is a master of camouflage, its mottled, sandy brown skin blending seamlessly with the rocks and seabed. It is a creature you could swim past a dozen times and never notice. But when threatened, a spectacular transformation occurs. Its drab skin darkens, and suddenly, more than 50 iridescent, sapphire blue rings flash across its body and tentacles. This is not a display of aggression, it is a clear and urgent warning. This stunning visual display is a signal to back away, for this octopus possesses a venom for which there is no antidote. It is delivered through a small, often painless bite from its beak-like mouth. The venom contains a powerful neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, the very same toxin found in pufferfish. This toxin is not produced by the octopus itself, but by symbiotic bacteria living in its salivary glands. It works by blocking sodium channels in the nervous system, effectively shutting down communication between the brain and the muscles. The result is rapid and complete paralysis. A person bitten by a blue-ringed octopus may not even realize it at first. Within minutes, however, they will feel numbness around the lips and face, followed by difficulty speaking and swallowing. Paralysis quickly spreads through the body, and crucially, it affects the diaphragm, the muscle that controls breathing. The victim remains fully conscious, aware of everything happening around them, but unable to move or breathe on their own. Without immediate and sustained medical intervention, specifically artificial respiration, death from asphyxiation is inevitable, often occurring within 30 minutes. The only course of treatment is purely supportive. The victim must be placed on a ventilator, which breathes for them, until the body can slowly break down and excrete the tetrodotoxin. This can take many hours. The experience has been described by survivors as terrifying, being trapped inside a body that will not respond. For the octopus, this potent defense allows it to survive in a world full of predators. For us, it is a humbling encounter with one of nature's most potent chemical weapons, a silent and beautiful warning to admire from a distance. The creatures we have met, the taipan in its sun-baked earth, the jellyfish in its silent sea, the cone snail on its vibrant reef, and the octopus in its tidal pools, are not monsters. They are masterpieces of evolution, each one a perfect solution to the problem of survival in its own unique world. Their venoms, terrifying in their potency, are not born of malice, but of necessity. They are tools for hunting, for defense, for securing a place in the intricate and often brutal tapestry of life. They are the ultimate expression of nature's chemical artistry. The absence of a cure for their sting or bite is not a failure of our science, but a testament to the sheer complexity of the natural world. These venoms are intricate cocktails of hundreds of compounds, evolved over millions of years to be fast, efficient, and irreversible. They are designed to work in fractions of a second, overwhelming the systems of prey or predator long before any defense can be mounted. They remind us that there are still forces on this planet that are far beyond our control. Mysteries that demand humility and respect rather than attempts at conquest. The presence of these animals shapes the ecosystems they inhabit. They are keystone predators and powerful deterrents, influencing the behavior of every creature around them. Prey species evolve heightened senses and avoidance strategies. Humans learn to read the signs of the seasons, to share the landscape with caution, and to pass down stories of respect through generations. In a way, these venomous creatures are guardians. They enforce a natural order, a delicate balance where life and death are in constant, intimate dialogue, ensuring that no single species can dominate without consequence. As we continue to explore and, at times, encroach upon the wild places of the world, we must carry with us a profound sense of awe. The existence of these animals is not a threat to be eliminated, but a wonder to be preserved. They are a vital part of the planet's biodiversity, holders of genetic and chemical secrets we are only just beginning to comprehend. To look upon them is to understand that true power lies not in strength alone, but in balance. And in the wild heart of nature, it is these deadly, beautiful creatures that help maintain that most sacred and delicate equilibrium.